First of all, I want to say that my heart goes out to Marianne from this pathetic, ridiculous monster that significantly played his brothers and sisters when it comes to the African culture, when it comes to African queens and African brothers. My heart goes out to you. And let me say, I speak for all gentlemen, humble brothers, sincere brothers. We're not like that. And it brings tears to my eyes and my heart to have to see and hear what this monster, this pathetic, this fraud, this manipulator did to you, and maybe has done to a lot of other queens. I'm speaking for all good brothers and all prophet brothers and brothers that have mothers, sisters, grandmothers, aunties, godmothers. We protect and we love and we would die for queens like Marianne. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. My heart goes out to you, and I'm so sorry. And I say that with the utmost sincere and utmost respect, because you could be my mother, or my auntie, or my godmother. And I'm going to be honest with you, Marianne. If you was that, and that man did this to you like he did, I'm sorry for what he did. Let me rephrase that. I would not be here doing this video. I will be behind bars for the rest of my life. I'm non-violent. I'm a humble person. I'm a humble man. My mom raised me to be a good person. We all make mistakes in our life, but that's just wrong. And those are mistakes that are not mistakes. Those are choices and decisions that monsters like this so-called doctor, so-called prophet, so-called Africanism brother puts upon sisters and queens to take advantage of them, to manipulate them, to take advantage of them, to disrespect them. And I just don't respect that. Your bravery, your will to be this strong and to come out and to put this dude, this monster, this ridiculous of a so-called man and gentleman up front and be exposed, salute and much respect. I can imagine what you went through. I can imagine the heartache, the pain, and just the torment and the chaotic situation that you had to endure. And I know as a stand-up queen, you did what was right. You stand up on 10 toes, and you didn't let this brother get away with whatever he wanted to get away with. But it only wasn't with you. It was with the other sister who was also along in the movie. When he literally at the hotel room engaged himself in sexual manners and behavior, and she also felt uncomfortable, and she wanted to get away from this monster, from this predatory predator, from this evil brother, to just feel free and feel at peace and feel tranquility, because I know she also had to endure a chaotic situation at that moment when this monster, when this, bro, I get so pissed off, bro. I got a mother, I got sisters, I got aunties and female cousins, and I got a beautiful wife, and my wife is a beautiful ebony queen. I'm Puerto Rican, Cuban, black, Jamaican, and I'll be damned if monsters like this get near them, to hurt them, to do whatever they desire in a predatory way with them. It is disgusting, and it is not manlike, and it is not a man to pursue and respect and condone and behave in this manner and in this way. This monster, for him not to go to jail and be prosecuted, reached a settlement with Marianne of $68,600 out the money that his supporters and people give for the so-called school that he so-called wanna be the founder and the owner of. So not only is he a monster and a predator and a sadistic, manipulative liar, but he's also taking the money from the people that believed in him and is using it to pay for his sickness and sadistic and monstrous way to be able not to be apprehended and be handcuffed and being taken into jail. You did the right thing, Marianne, by calling the police. The police need to investigate this man and take this man out of the streets. This man has been doing this for multiple years. Even his second wife even said the first time she met him, all he wanted to do was behave in a sexual, predatory way. So disrespectful, no honor, no value, no discipline, nothing, no integrity, no intelligence. But he uses that as manipulation to fool the mind of a woman, to create the narrative that he cares, because so-called he calls every sister queens, 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 queens. But the sisters and every sister that he calls queens is the same queens that he wants to do damage to, that he wants to behave in a predatory way, that he wants to disrespect, that he wants to take advantage of them, that he wants to take their money. And he thinks that they're stupid because they're women. Let me tell you something, Mr. So-called Dr.Umar. Sisters are our backbone. Without them, we won't be here. They carry us in their womb for 9 months, and some childs are born prematurely 7 to 8 months. But they're the ones that take the pain and endure every day to make sure that they have a healthy baby, even if they're going through consequences, if they're going through relationships where they're being beaten or they're being left or they don't have the father to be there. A real mother is there for her child no matter what. And what you representing is not what we want in this world. And predators like you need to be taken out. You need to be resignated out of this world. You need to be put behind bars, and you need to pay everybody's money that you took for the past 11 to 12 years. And it's sad that Marianne, all she wanted to do was do a movie. And she wanted you to be in there. She collaborated with you because she thought it'll be a wonderful idea. And you took advantage of that. You even disrespected her because you wanted her to get a mansion, like you was living all lavish, like you was living like an actor or a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you didn't even appreciate what she was doing. Remember what you said about the sisters being chefs, about women being disrespected and not being represented in the right way, that you wanted to explore the women that are knowledgeable with wisdom and that had talent and had a gift for cooking or whatever it was that you was talking about? And once again, men like you fail real men every time. But Marianne, I just want to let you know You have a supporting cast that are with you, that have your back, that will support you. If you ever need a friend, because I know what it is, and I don't want to talk about it because it'll bring tears to my eyes. My mother is right in front of me. And believe me, I done seen my mother suffer so much. And when she was young, a couple of scumbags like that, my mom ran by a couple of them. And thanks because of God and God being there for us, and her especially, God protected her and guided her and made sure that she was safe and very well protected by the grace of His mercy. And once again, I am so sorry, and I apologize for all the real brothers, the real prophets, the real sincere and humble brothers, and me as a husband that loves his wife dearly. I love my African queen. She is the best queen that I've ever had in my life. She changed my life. She made me see things in my life that I've never seen before. I would never put my queen through that. And for that monster and for that predator to put you and the same young lady that you was doing the movie with, to put you two through that, he deserves everything that he deserves. Make sure that you put that man in jail. I don't care what nobody gotta say. I don't care what his supporters gotta say. And if his supporters support him, they just as sick as he is, and as sadistic and predators and predatory monsters as he is. But you know what, Marianne? I'm proud of you. I salute you, and I give you your flowers. I know it must be hard, and you was very brave for doing what you did. I know you have a righteous conscience, and I know in your heart you did what was right and what was best. Don't feel bad, don't feel sad, and don't feel guilty of what that monster did to you, because you did nothing wrong. But I leave by saying these words: God bless you.